Good morning, brothers and sisters. March 10th, 2024, Sunday. We would like to start our Cheon prayer vigil, morning prayer vigil. Let's all greeting to true parents. 천진 잠꼬님께 선배 바로 let's recite 가족 멘세 1. 쇼일국 주인 우리 가족은 참사랑으로 주심하고 문향타오로 찾아 모연의 창조 이상이 지상전국과 전산전국을 창군할 것을 맹세하나이다. 1. Our family, the owner of Cheon Group, pledges to seek our original homeland and build the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven, the original ideal of creation, by centering on true love. Thank you. Okay. Yes, so I like to ask mm, Haruko Tanaka-san, can you do opening prayer, please?
Dear Heavenly Parents and our true parents, thank you for gathering us together this morning too. We are so appreciate that always we see your love everywhere. We feel your love and guidance. And even now, true Father is in the spiritual world, but we have true Mother always going ahead us and showing us how to love people, how to serve people, how to give our everything to people, for them to realize that Heavenly Parents is our parents, and we can build your kingdom centered on your love. Heavenly Parents, we are so appreciate to get together every morning to dedicate ourselves and realize how much we are blessed.
Yes.
And we always pray to all people who are supposed to know Heavenly Parents and appreciate the living with our Heavenly Parents and true parents. Please guide us this Sunday too, and think of all brothers and sisters who are working together to build your kingdom now here on earth with our beloved true Mother. Thank you for this morning too. We get together like this. So I pray this prayer. My name Haruko Kitanaka as a Blessed Central Family. Aju.
Adieu. Thank you, Haruko-san. Okay, let's have exercise. Everyone ready? Okay, so let's have a deep breathing. Deep in, breathing. Breathe out. Breathe in. Ah. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, let's stretch the hand to the top, high sky, and move to right, and move to left. Thank you. And bring the hand to the head, back, behind, head, and look at the sky, and stretch chest. Okay, thank you. Mm, mm. So, we can do, yeah, let's move that. All right. No. Okay. Other side. Okay, thank you. Let's have a face massage today. So, thank you, my face. Show the smile to other people, to give them the joy and happy. Yes. Thank you, my eye, to I can see. Yes. Beautiful one. Thank you, my nose, to smelling beautiful smell. And yeah, thank you. I want to listen to God's voice. Yes. Okay, thank you. Go move around the neck clockwise. One, two, three, four. One more time. Six, seven, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay. Other side. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So last 10 seconds, you can stretch, you can move whatever you want. Let's do that. The 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. Thank you, my body. Okay, so let's have a breakout time to sharing your appreciation at this moment. Thank you. Welcome back. I was sharing the appreciation. So I had a time to share the appreciation with Amari and William. So I like to invite Mrs. Amari, your appreciation today.
Okay. My appreciation today was very simple. I was very happy about my alarm clock, who woke me up on time, because when the alarm clock rang, I looked at my clock and my clock was 4:23, but my phone was 5:23. So I was very happy about my phone waking me up on time. I usually keep myself very aware of changing of time, but for some reason this time around I had no clue that it was time change. So I was happy. And of course, I was with Takino-san, so I took the opportunity to tell him how happy I am to be in Clifton, New Jersey, and to be able to participate as much as I can with my abilities in the community. I'm so grateful to have a large community to work with, and I'm very grateful for all the brothers and sisters in the community. I'm very, very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Amari. And also the William, he came to play in Chonshimo since yesterday. So I like to ask him his appreciation.
Yeah, this morning when the assistant pastor Takino-san led us in exercise, I was so grateful because I think most of you know I'm still recovering. So my body's so stiff, so able to do a little exercise. So happy just because he's leading us in exercise. So I have to try my best. So I try my best to follow his exercises. And I said to myself, William, you have to do more exercise. You're too stiff. So I'm grateful for people who can lead us, motivate us to keep our bodies healthy. God bless everyone.
Thank you, William. And I truly appreciate you come to Chonshimo prayer room. Okay, so now is the time we will read the True Mother's memoir. So starting today, Pastor Barbara Robertson, she will read the True Mother's memoir and sharing her testimony, reflection. Pastor Barbara, so please take over.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay. Let's read this morning's message, the Mother of Peace. Make it a little bigger for me. Okay. Putting peace into practice. In our peace messages, Father Moon and I advocated that all humanity participate in the cross-cultural marriage blessing. The cross-cultural marriage blessing is by far the best way to restore humanity to become the children of God. Grandparents from enemy nations or religions will unite through the beautiful children they share in common. That is the ideal, and like all ideals, it takes work to realize. In Korea, one hears there are more and more multicultural families, but their lives do not appear to be getting easier. The person next to him agrees, saying, many children are ridiculed by schoolmates because their mother is from another country. Not only that, another person will chime in. It is not uncommon for brides from overseas to give up and return to their native countries. Today, the number of multicultural families is increasing in the Korean countryside as well as in the cities. Looking closer, we can see that these multicultural families generally comprise a Korean husband and a wife from a developing country and their children. It is not easy for women from other countries to settle in a land where the people have a different language and lifestyle. Added to that, More than a few locals look down on multicultural families and even reject them. I understand such problems very well. When my husband and I went to the United States in the early 1970s to carry out our mission, I expected rejection and a sense of isolation that comes from being part of a minority. If this was the case for me in America, a nation with a heterogeneous population, it must be even worse in Korea, a homogeneous nation. Hence, I hope and desire to support these families who have come to establish happy lives in Korea. Thank you. Put my timer on. So, morning, everybody. Yeah. So that's really interesting what Mother is saying this morning about multicultural families and their difficulties in Korea. And I think everywhere in the world, when we do get used to things being the same. But before I share about Mother's words, I just want to share, I really appreciate all the other people who do reflections, Stephen Boyd and Dr. Ward and Dr. Hendricks, and they bring such a wealth of, history and intellect and experience to Mother's words. But that would not be my strengths. And rather than try to reflect on Mother's words from that point of view, I can just really go from where I'm strong. So I have this, I work as a chaplain, and I'm creating these little gift bags for the staff, because there's, just to give them a little love. And when they're having a bad day or they've had a difficult patient, and I try to include in there something that smells good and something that feels good and something that even tastes good, and write some words to move their heart on a little note. And so I would like to invite you to experience Mother's words, not just from your intellect, but also from all your other senses. That if we just think about music or poetry from like a sense of, just the composition and the notes and the position and the rhythm, we're going to miss something really essential. And I think that in sense that if we don't feel the music and feel the poetry, we miss something vital. And I think that Mother's words are like that. They're like poetry. And I know that feeling can be uncomfortable. Feelings are often uncomfortable, but that Heavenly Mother at this time and True Mother really want to bring healing to the world. I feel that really deeply, and their presence, even without any words, Mother wants to bring us healing. And there's like this healing quality in the words of True Mother's memoir. I feel that so deeply, that the world needs healing right now. Our environment needs healing. Our own individual spirits need healing. Our families need healing. And this healing doesn't really come through the intellect, right? We don't experience healing through our head. We're not trying to think better. We're trying to feel better, right? We all want to feel better. So I invite you to take a deep breath with me and feel what your mother is saying to us this morning. Yeah. So Mother's, I'm just so amazed on how much is in Mother's words. So I'm just going to take that first paragraph. Mother's talking about the cross-cultural marriage blessing and how grandparents from enemy nations can, or religions, will unite through the beautiful grandchildren that they share in common. So will unite, that they will come together. They will be one. They will not be separate, right? And that's like God's dream right there, one family. And but we live in a world that doesn't really want to do that, because actually people are difficult, right? There's so many difficult people in the world, and there's people have these sayings like, well, I have to love everyone, but I don't have to like you, or you go your way and I'll go mine, and then, or you do you. And we have these phrases that are like the opposite of will unite, and they're the opposite of coming together. And this is the opposite of together. This is not one. This is not unity. This is separation. And so much separation in the world. We can just see how we're separate from our spouses, and we're separate from our children. We're separate from our gardens. We're separated from the environment. And this is not God's dream. But people are difficult, right? They can be so annoying. I mean, right? So annoying. And sometimes they can really even be ugly, right? They can have ugly qualities. So if we think about that, how can we unite? How can we become one with someone who has such a ugly quality to them, or someone who's so annoying? And what can bridge that gap? And how can we go over that hill of being enemies and or being different, right? Well, Mother says it here, through the beautiful. So through beauty, can you put down judgment for a moment and recognize something beautiful in that annoying person? Can you put down judgment for just a minute and find beauty, look for beauty, and find some quality in that person that we can recognize as beautiful? Well, I think we could mostly do that, but sometimes very hard. But if we both were looking at a sunset and we both saw that beautiful sunset, and we both appreciated that sunset, then right in that moment we're together, even though we cannot recognize the beauty in each other. And yeah. So how can you be less separate? Even for a brief moment, we're together, looking at that sunset, looking at our grandchildren, right? Because it's not just about the grandchildren, like the specific sentence, unite through the grandchildren. It's about the grandchildren represent something we have in common, right? And so maybe the only thing we have in common with this difficult person is that we all sometimes struggle with the darkness. And then through that, we can then feel that we can close the separation, that we can find something in common. Where can we find where we are linked? Can we find what we hold in common? Even if that is only that we all struggle with the darkness sometimes, then we can be one. Then we can fulfill God's dream, one family. That's it for this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pastor Barbara. We appreciate. I tried to actually found the woman the partner reflection, but unfortunately we they they couldn't have a time when I asked. So that's why I asked all the brothers the reflection. But now, we have Pastor Barbara, and the next Pastor Barbara is Katarina. So now the series of the women's reflection. So this morning, the morning prayer time. So we try to be balanced, the male, female. So, and thank you very much. The healing, movement, pastor point. Okay, so let's have a breakout time and sharing what your takeaway. So let's have a discussion time. Okay, thank you very much. So we have a great time with Mr. Manuel, Mr. Liva. So I like to invite Mr. Liva his reflection.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, the way Mother described it, like feel like a minority. I think some of us experience it when you go to other countries,
Okay.
not familiar with the language and the way they live. You always feel like you try to be part of, but you not easy always to tune into this atmosphere. So you feel always like a little bit different. But nowadays, even you see, not just only in our church, our movement, when you go sometimes to events, we have like some Japanese supermarket here, and sometimes they have a festival there. It's amazing how many couples you see. They're so mixed in, Japanese with different kinds, and you see all those children. It's like that gives like a sense, father to parents were setting the stage for it, but then even in the outside world, people are feeling like some fascination or some attraction to it, to marry someone from somewhere else. Maybe like I think that probably can experience it can be a challenge, but also it gives the family in itself, I think, more life, like more inspiration, just to be from different background culture, and I can projecting that forward. I can imagine this, yes, we're heading in that very direction. God's plan for that kingdom was that basically everybody is like just becomes like one big family. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Liva, sharing very good testimony and reflection. Okay, now the time to sharing the announcement. I have a few announcement. Oh, cannot be sorry. So yesterday we had NCLC New Jersey general Zoom meeting, and Dr. Tanya Edwards sharing about her experience when she attended the 7 days workshop, Las Vegas. Especially she talked about the answer session or the spiritual revelation of the spirit, their spirit, and the revelation of the evil spirit. That was good testimonies. So I hope we have a time. Okay, we have a time to her to sharing one more time. Okay. And Saturday, March 23, that we have a prayer breakfast, and Dr. Tanya Edwards sharing what is the purpose of the ACLC, and then also how can we restore the God-centered family. This is the one first mission statement of the ACLC. So any pastor welcome, new pastor welcome to this prayer breakfast. And yesterday, Pastor Naokimi and I visited the next generation retreat. And I think 50 youth members participate in this retreat. And Pastor Naokimi was sharing about the providence of America, Blue Dragon Tour. He also had a Q&A session that was very nice, very constructive Q&A session. And they had a question about anyway, they had a question about the true mother. I see. Yeah, there are many questions, but Pastor Alkimi that guiding them yesterday, and they all come to the Christian church today to attend our church service. So yeah, so then maybe they can share their experience. And today, as you know, we are already announced many times. We would like to invite all of you and we like to share about the Blue Dragon campaign spring. So Pastor Naoki would like to share through mother's heart and what she was hope for America and concerning to America, and how we can contribute for this providence, the true mother's desire, as a New Jersey Family Church. And what is never done to is the hope for America. So many would like to share about those points. So everybody welcome, and we like to be same page. So please come to the New Jersey Family Church, 1 p.m. Okay, so today I like to invite William, the representative prayer.
Let's pray. Dearest Heavenly Parent, please keep our only begotten daughter of God, Dr. Hak Jahan-Moon, healthy and strong. Don't let anything or anyone harm her. Please comfort our true father. Please be with our true family, that they can keep moving forward in God's providence. Please help us to understand our role in God's providence, so in our passing, we will not have too many regrets. I'm going to pray for our Reverend Dunkley, Dr. Do-Hoon Kim, Naokini, Aquino, Milhan, our sister Crescentia, she can recover quickly, Carla, Zatasha. Thank you, Heavenly Parents. And today I was especially inspired by our brother Takino, who led us in exercise. Please, everyone, keep your bodies healthy so we can use them longer to do God's will. Please, everyone, do your exercises. Eat good, drink good, healthy water, and let's keep moving forward to build what our Lord Jesus the Christ called the kingdom of heaven and earth, what our true parents call Chanoguk. I report this in my name, William Archbold, husband of a Central Blessed family. Adieu.
Adieu. Thank you. Let's have a uniform prayer.
Good morning, precious.
Thank you, dear beloved Heavenly Parent,
Thank you
for your love,
this
allowing us to
wonderful moment
for
we
your
can share
constant
together.
presence,
Yes, the
and your
mother,
kindness.
such a person of heart,
mother, true
and
father.
Thank you
she
for
really
waking
gives
me
us
up.
what we need to unite
Thank you for all my
Judy
brothers and sisters.
Many
Pray
of
and
Heavenly
grandchildren.
for Reverend Dunkley, that he will be able to achieve
Really
what
are
true
grateful
mother
for our
wants him to
grandchildren.
achieve
We're
here
grateful
in
for
this
Judy.
country of North
You
America,
might surround her with
United
healing.
States of America.
But we're also really, really
Pray
grateful
for
for the
Reverend
truth
Naokimi,
that
that
has
he will
formed
be
our
Praise
lives.
Mother
accomplished
on all
what he
moments.
truly
And are so
wants
rich.
Pray
to
Heavenly
accomplish
Mother
here
The,
in
be right
Clinton.
there.
the chaos
On the
outside.
other side of it.
I want
Our
him to go
parents have
beyond
Found every
dreams.
allowed us
I
to
want him to
and then
succeed,
what it might do, she might
to have
guided
true
us to see more clearly.
external, not just internal, and external victory as well.
And his
Brings them
family
wisdom,
to everyone
continue
else
to excel
that
as
he
he
can
love for each
accomplish.
other.
I want him to succeed because he has the vision, he has the interest. I pray that
We
he
love
can
our
receive
enemies,
all the support
embrace them
that
and
he
make them
needs.
and their
I'm
families
grateful
and their
for
world
Pastor Takido,
uh,
his
part of
love,
our world, united us.
for his heart, for
Lord,
his
I pray for
deeds,
the music today
effort
at Catholic Church.
to belong.
Everything
Heavenly
is going
Parent, I pray
really well
for all
with
our
for your
gratitude
sake.
for all my brothers and
It's
sisters,
been
throughout the
a
whole world,
while
my
that
Korean
they
brothers and
Father Rick,
sisters, the Japanese
Father
brothers and
Matt,
sisters,
they asked
European
them
brothers and
to
sisters,
really
my African
the
brothers and sisters, my
significance
South
of that.
American brothers and sisters,
part of the
Oceanian brothers and sisters,
volunteers out there
Lord, help
Lord,
us
serving
know
American
that
community.
it is substantial.
We pray that each and every one of us can know how precious our lives are because we know the true things. And
I pray
therefore,
for
never be depressed, never feeling
Cheon
down.
families that
That's what Satan
some of them
wants to do,
struggling
and
to
paralyze
overcome
us
those struggles.
simply through our own heart. I pray that even
Freely
if we have a
available to
difficult
you,
day,
these
difficult
issues
time in our lives, we'll always
with your
be
priestly
grateful and
connectedness
offer
that
that particular indemnity for the sake of
receive
the
kind
prophets,
zeal.
so that
Excellent.
someday you, Heavenly
Moses'
Father,
zeal and
can
voluntary
truly enjoy
dedication.
your creation the way you always meant to
Embrace
be,
true faith and
and
love
be
to
able
serve.
to
And
relate
we
to us
know how precious they are.
as being your true sons and daughters.
Want to begin to
And
have
believe this, I pray with gratitude.
personal relationship with each of you.
In the name of
Immediate.
Anne-Marie, my best central family.
It's so important.
Thank you for my
I
thank
offer
you for
them
his
in the
love.
name of Michael and Maria Connie, the
For
Fatty family, the Blessed Central family.
thank you.
Very amused. Thank you very much. The brother sister, we're very happy to see you morning. So let's have a good Sunday. See you at church.
Yes.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Barbara.
Thank you, Barbara. God bless you.
Thank you, Pastor Tick.